Hey there, welcome back to my channel. This is Tinuola, and for today's video I will be talking about coronavirus trends in Nigeria, the myths, the facts, and why you should stay at home. If you're new to my channel, you're welcome. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel to get more from it and turn on the notification bell. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you for coming back. It's always good to have you guys. As we all know, coronavirus is real now in Nigeria, and just looking at it, it's been like a trend. It's been a progression so far. We started from where people were like, coronavirus cannot come to Nigeria. That was where we started from. People were like, coronavirus cannot survive in Africa. Africa is too hot. But then we got the information on the 27th of February, which was just a month ago, that an Italian man came to Nigeria and is positive for coronavirus. Now, people went to the second trend of saying, oh, the government is lying. This is a government hoax. Coronavirus is not in Nigeria. Where's the Italian man's face? Let us see his picture. Let us see his name. We need a confirmation. But this is actually very funny for me as a person, because even in Canada, UK, the United States, no one is releasing anybody's information. Like, you don't expect the government to just release random citizens information about people that are positive for coronavirus. This is more of a privacy issue, and it also reduces stigmatization. So people don't want their names to be all over the media because they have coronavirus. Of course, celebrities are different. Celebrities, they feel more responsible to let their fans know or to let people know about their state of health. That's okay. But just because someone living in Nigeria has coronavirus and the government is not outrightly stating their names or putting their pictures on the media for you guys to confirm, that doesn't mean the government is lying. The next trend is, okay, let's accept that this virus can survive in Nigeria, but as for me, my immune system is strong. So people started, talking about immunity and all that, because obviously the information about coronavirus at this point has gone round, and people are like, okay, if you're healthy, you won't get coronavirus. But here's the thing, guys. If you're healthy or you're unhealthy, anyone is at risk of getting coronavirus. The difference is, if you're very healthy and you don't have any underlying health conditions, it might be easier for your immune system to fight against the virus, meaning that you might not get severely ill, or you might not even present with symptoms, because we know that 80% of people that have this virus don't even realize they have the virus because they don't present with symptoms. So we've been able to identify the fact that if you have a good immune system, you have advantage in comparison to people that are very sick. So that's why you get a lot of news about old people that have underlying health conditions falling sick from this virus than young healthy people. If you have coronavirus, you can always spread it to other people, and that way we put other people at risk of getting sick from this virus. I was really getting a lot of advice on WhatsApp about boosting your immune system. Don't start taking like 100 garlic in a day and stuff like that. Please guys, don't let's go overboard with this. Take vitamins, take fruits, take vegetables. That is good for you, improve your immune system, but please don't go overboard with it. Don't boost your immune system and ignore other precautions. The next trend I've seen with coronavirus is the one with faith. So now people are beginning to accept that, oh, coronavirus is in Nigeria, and then people are like, you know what, even though the virus is around, I still believe in my God, because you know what, I have faith. I have faith, I am fearless, I have faith that I cannot be sick. Guys, I respect everyone's religion. I'm a Christian, I have faith, I pray to God, and yes, you should have faith, you should pray to God, you should believe and hope for the best. But please take precaution. The Bible says faith without work is dead. So please, do what you're told to do. Don't just expose yourself to coronavirus because you're trying to test God. Please, brothers and sisters, please, let's take precaution. And then the next trend we started seeing was, okay, coronavirus can affect anyone, be it you have faith, be it you don't have faith. But now that I know that the virus is around, is in Nigeria, what I'm going to do is to make sure I prevent this from getting to me. So people started taking to Twitter, to WhatsApp, all sort of social media, and started sharing information about the cure to coronavirus. I'm sure most of you know that Trump also announced recently that they're looking towards using chloroquine as a cure for coronavirus, and so many other people have been online talking about chloroquine curing coronavirus. Here's how I want you guys to say it. It's never advised for anyone to self-medicate. Chloroquine is being under trial. It's being studied to see if it's going to be useful as the cure for coronavirus. But there is no conclusion yet. It is not officially announced that chloroquine is the cure for coronavirus. WHO has not recommended it. CDC has not recommended it. So please, let's calm down. Don't start buying chloroquine in your house, because I see these things on Twitter and I'm like, God help us. Because I don't understand, guys. Why would a doctor or a friend or anyone start advising you to be piling up chloroquine in your house? People are beginning to hoard chloroquine. As you're hoarding chloroquine, you're preventing people that really need this medication for other illnesses to get treated. And also, there's been an increase in the price of chloroquine from about 8,000 naira to 25,000 naira. That literally skyrocketed. Eventually becomes the cure to coronavirus. I believe it will be available. So now the trend we are currently on is that people are more aware of coronavirus, what to do to prevent getting this disease, and what to also do to prevent the spread of coronavirus. Some of these things are: you need to wash your hands with water and soap for at least 20 seconds, to use hand sanitizers if you don't have access to water and soap, drink water often, you need to boost your immune system with vitamins, make sure you don't touch your face with your hands, you need to stay indoor, avoid going out for non-essential activities. You need to keep social distance, like 3 feet from whoever is next to you. So people are more aware of those things. So when it comes to self-isolation and quarantine, people are beginning to respect those rules, as the Nigerian government is trying to, encourage their citizens to self-isolate and to quarantine themselves. The reason why you're advised to stay at home is either you're positive for coronavirus or you're not. You would avoid spreading the virus to other people outside. Stay at home basically is like them saying stay alive, so you don't get the virus and you also don't pass it across to other people. Now in Nigeria, as of the 25th of March, which is today, we have at least 2 community spread cases already announced. So it is no longer that it's people that are exposed to coronavirus are those that have travel history. The case we are seeing is even people that have never traveled out of Nigeria are being exposed to coronavirus due to community spread. So what the government is doing is they are encouraging people to stay indoor. If you stay indoor, this will give the government time to put things in place. As you guys know, Nigeria is not yet equipped. We don't have very good healthcare facility to curtail a huge number of people being sick. So we don't want to get there. And right now, the government cannot put a total lockdown on a state like Lagos State or other states like that, because if they do a total lockdown, it's going to affect the economy of the country. It's going to affect the economy of that state. Trying to make sure that they are containing the virus as well. They are giving you guys the opportunity to still be able to have access to essential things that you need, like food. Guys, what we need to do is to abide by what has been proposed, that we should stay at home. When you self-quarantine and you self-isolate, that is not the time for you to be visiting family members, guys. This is not the time to be going to see your grandma. In fact, different states are encouraging people to stay in their states. Don't travel from Lagos to your village right now, because we don't know. We don't want to spread this thing. If you notice you have any symptoms, you notice anyone else has any symptoms, call the helpline. Don't go out to the hospital on your own. Don't start, going to meet Iyalagbo or a traditionalist to pray for you or to help you. Please call the helpline so they can help you. There is no stigma here, guys. I really pray that we're able to overcome this whole coronavirus spread as soon as possible. The purpose of this video is not to alarm you guys. It's just to encourage you to keep spreading the information. Tell people what they're supposed to do if they don't know what they're supposed to do. Pass across the message. Share this video to educate people on what to do in this period, which is to stay at home. Please, let's obey these rules. Coronavirus is serious. It's in Nigeria, and we are hoping for the best. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel down there, turn on the notification bell, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.